I think you're really going to enjoy this. We're going to take an HTML list, a bulleted list, and convert it into a navigation menu. And this is a pretty common technique in contemporary web design. And it sounds a little complicated, doesn't it? Why would we take a bulleted list and convert it into a navigation menu? It's actually fairly straightforward to pull off. The first thing that I want to do, though, is I want to get rid of my existing bulleted list here. You can hang on to yours, and maybe if you wind up having a bulleted list inside your main content, you wouldn't actually want to get rid of this, but I'm going to get rid of mine because I really only want just one bulleted list on my screen. So just give me a moment here. I'm going to get rid of that content. The other thing that I'm going to do is I'm just going to scroll up into my internal style sheet where we have the two redefined HTML elements, the UL and the LI. And what I'm going to do for now anyway is I'm just going to clear out all of their properties just like this. So I just want a set of empty brackets for now anyway. So give me a moment here. Get rid of that content. Okay, great. Now, the next thing that we want to do is we want to go and place the structure for our menu. So in other words, inside the main layout here, where do we want to place the navigation menu? So most likely we'd place it running down the left-hand side inside this navigation bar here, but maybe I want two different navigation menus. Sometimes you'll see this on websites. They have a variety of different navigation menus, sub-nav menus, things like this. Or maybe this column here on the left is going to be for extra links, and maybe the main navigation is going to run right across the top of the page. But what I've decided to do here is I want to insert a simple navigation menu right across the top of my content div right above Ontario. Okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip over into my code, of course, and I'm going to go and find that place. There's Ontario. So what I'm going to do is give myself some space in there. This is where I'm going to go and code my bulleted list. So let's see here. I'm going to go open angle bracket, UL for unordered list. And then this closing tag here, I'll just move a little further down. There we go, something like that. And as always, give me a moment here. I'm going to space things out here for you so you can see what I have. Okay, there we go. And then what I would do is inside the unordered list, of course, I'd have my list items. And what I would do for the actual list item text is I would type in the actual text that I want to have appear inside the buttons inside my navigation menu. For example, I might have home, and then perhaps the next one down could be about us, and of course I'm copying and pasting to speed things up here a little bit. About us, and then products, and I'll do a few more here just to give us sort of a more real world menu here. So products, and then I'll do services, and then let's do FAQ, and then finally contact us. Okay, there we go. All right, save up your work, and then head back over to your browser and refresh, and there we go, the plain vanilla HTML list. That doesn't look anything like a menu, does it? So what I want to do next is I want to start throwing in some CSS to actually convert this list to a navigation menu. So let's go and see how to put all of this together.